Two teams won a title. Pep Guardiola up against Mikel Arteta. First against second in the league. Both teams, Manchester City up against Arsenal in the final of the EFL Cup. They have a day with destiny. A date, March 22nd on a Sunday. And venue will be Wembley. Who comes out topped on that day in that crucial game of this season? Don't take your eyes off this one because it's going to be an enthralling final to watch. Pep Guardiola bemoaning the inability for him to field new signing Marc Guehi on that day due to some, a little known rule which was duly applied by the FA. Of course, he made a special request for there to be an exception, but that was quickly rejected by the FA. According to the rule, players can now feature for two clubs in the same season if they switch teams ahead of the semi-final first leg. But unfortunately for Marc Guehi, he joined City after the first leg of their tie against Newcastle in the semi-final. But no such problems for second signing of January for Pep Guardiola, as Antoine Semenyo joined before the first leg of their semi-final clash, in which he featured in both legs for Pep Guardiola's side. So it's going to be an interesting one on Sunday, March 22nd between Arsenal and Manchester City. So will Mikel Arteta, Tom's his, should I say, former boss, or will the master Pep Guardiola teach Mikel Arteta some lesson in the final? We are about to see that one. This could be perhaps the only title that Pep Guardiola would win this season, considering 6 points separate both teams at the top of the Premier League standings. I'm not saying anything is done just yet as far as the Premier League title race is concerned, but this will represent a marker in the course of the season. We're going to see some stellar players lineups that day. On March 22nd at Wembley is going to be very interesting. I can't wait for this one to get underway. Then a lot of Arsenal haters, so to speak, are praying and vying, wishing, urging Pep Guardiola's side to catch up with the Gunners at the top of the standings, because for someone said, can Pep Guardiola just stop this Arsenal side to avoid noise pollution from Arsenal fans? We all know how loud Arsenal fans can be. Win or lose, they are always like that. And a lot of people, a lot of their detractors this season are hoping that someone can actually stop them from winning their first major title in over 20 years. That will take some stopping, because right now Arsenal look like the only consistent side in the league. As Manchester City falter, there's been a complaint about, from Rodri, that maybe the FA really do not want to see Manchester City lift the Premier League title again, as we have seen some shocking refereeing decisions go against them this season. But whatever it is, Arsenal are firmly favored to lift the Premier League title this season, unless something spectacular from Manchester City and some unexpected collapse happen on the part of the Gunners. That's the only thing that can stop them. I don't see anything really stopping this Arsenal side from lifting the Premier League title this season, unless they do their usual bottle jobs, playing safe against top teams, losing points where they should be collecting all three. It's still a long way to go in the season. And right now, Manchester City will feel they are still in it. They face, of course, Liverpool next, and that would have a say in how the title goes. But for now, we look forward to this epic final between the top two teams in the league. Arsenal up against Manchester City. Will City dent Mikel Arteta's hopes of lifting his second title in over 7 years with the Gunners? Don't forget, his first ever title with Arsenal came in the FA Cup final. I think that was in was it 2019, 2020? And since then, he hasn't really got into any other final. This will be his second final as an Arsenal boss, and he'll be looking to go all out against this Pep Guardiola's juggernaut filled with top stars. We can't wait for this one to get underway, because we're going to be seeing some incredible football. Hopefully, Arteta will trust his boys and unleash them on Manchester City rather than play it safe like he usually does against the top 6 sides. And it will be an interesting watch. But all the same, we are looking forward to this one. Let's hear in the comments down below, who is your money on to lift the EFL Cup title this season on Sunday, March 22nd? Will it be Arsenal? Will it be Manchester City? Let's hear in the comments down below. Mikel Arteta or Pep Guardiola? And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share with your friends if you enjoy content like this. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I remain your boy, Mayor Kess, signing out. Ciao.